Hey, welcome on in. Thanks for clicking on the link. Hey, my name's Bill, and this is Working the Grill with Know-It-All Bill. Hey everybody, another round of Working the Grill with Know-It-All Bill, cooking up the big favorite. What I love is a filet mignon, but I got sick of paying a lot of money for it in the supermarket. So I'm going to show you how to trim down a full loin, and then later on we're going to make up a phenomenal filet mignon. But we'll see you back here on Working the Grill with Know-It-All. Alright, welcome back everyone. Take a look here, Michael, zoom on in here. This is a nice big tenderloin that I picked up from a commercial restaurant supply. So what we're going to do over the next few minutes, I'm going to open this bad boy up, and I'm going to show you how to cut this thing down. We're going to end up with about 7, maybe 8 6-ounce fillets. We're going to end up some trimming, and then we're going to have a nice big head for a roast. Okay, we don't want to dive right into this. Michael's just going to go and I'm going to show you all the fat. One of the things we're going to do, we got a really sharp fillet knife. We're going to be taking off a lot of this fat here. This will be going into a pan. And as you peel it back, you can see this is all the good stuff is in here. Now some of this won't be fillet. These are going to be for trimming. They're going to be tips. This is going to split a little bit. This big head here, we flip this thing over, this all is going to come out, but this big head, that's going to be like a tenderloin roast, and we'll save that for later, so it's going to be really good. But I'm going to go ahead and start trimming away some of this stuff now. I don't think it's recording. Alright, now you can see, once I've released some of this, you see this separates from the fat here. This is normal. This is like a flat here. And that's why you're not going to get this big, huge piece of meat. These flats, you're going to separate this. This is all going to be the trimming. Now it sticks in pretty well here, but this is the piece that's going to be your fillets. This here is going to be trimming for the stew. And I'm going to use this actually. I'm going to grind some hamburger patties up. But I'm going to go in and take all this off. We want to be really careful with this because this meat is expensive meat, so we don't want any of it to end up on the cutting room floor. But you're just doing a surgical operation here. And you open it up. You getting that, Michael?
Yep.
So this will be our fillet here, and this will be our trim piece. And you don't really need to cut it really hard. Just get in and work it. Because it does come part out its own here. See the head? Kind of looks like almost looks like a big catfish, doesn't it? So, all right. Michael's going to cut away here because I don't need to bore you all with all this, but I'm going to continue trimming this. When we come back, I'm going to have this thing nice and laid out, and then I'll show you how to cut it into some really good pieces for a great meal. So we'll see you in a minute. Okay, I went ahead and started doing a lot of the trimming. Didn't want to waste your guys' time on here, but just in the end, take a look, Michael. Here's the piece we have. We cleaned it up a lot. We've got a nice big, beautiful piece of meat. Along the way, this is how much trimming I got. This is roughly 24 ounces of trimming here, and then I also have this roast, which I can also do a lot of things with. So I've got 18 ounces. So I roughly got about 3.5 pounds of meat that I haven't even touched yet that I'm going to use for something else. I'm actually going to grind burgers with one, and I'm going to do. My wife has claimed one of them for a stew. But let's take a look at the meat we have here. So we're all set. Not all of it's going to be filet mignon. Will be about right here. What we'll do is we'll cut this one off right first. Got a nice little guy there. I tend to like my meat about a knife width. So you can see I'm about there. These will be just petite fillets. Not that big this time. This is 6 ounces. Got one more out of there. And then my wife will claim this as another piece of meat she'll use. We'll go ahead and cut this down the center for her. So we got some more meat here. Let's see if we can squeeze one more out of it right in here. Got one more out of there. We're not going to force it. This is all going to be really good stuff for later on. I'm not even going to cut these up. So there you have it. It's a little bit of work to do, but just patience with trimming. You're going to save yourself $5 to $7 a pound by buying it this way versus going in the store where Butcher Guy's done it. This is going to cook up just beautifully. Get the fat off of it. You'll see that in an upcoming episode where we'll do some pan-seared filet mignon. But for now, I'm signing off. Have a great night.